Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on anything. So as you saw in the last video, we really just give it a quick wash, had a little look around, saw what sort of damage was there, figure out what needs fixing. So I mean, the next major thing is, of course, we need to find out if it starts properly. I mean, it said that the engine runs, but the battery's completely dead, so I'm sure it will, but we'll find out. So I've got the battery on charge. It's been on charge for 2 days now. It's still not fully charged, but there certainly should be enough juice in there by now. Yeah, so as I said last time, it does have a bit of an aroma inside. The previous owner must have been a smoker, so as a non-smoker myself, the smell's a bit nasty. So definitely give it a wet vac, but I don't want to do it now because it's starting to get a bit late. So I mean, I guess the next thing to do is to get this front bumper off and then see what bits of plastic are loose and touching, and then we'll hopefully give it a fire up and make sure this thing runs as it should. So let's get to it. So yeah, so before I go any further, there's a job I really need to get done tonight, which is opening some of these parcels that have arrived today. So I just want to open everything up, make sure it's the right bits, so that if it's not, I can get them sent back. Make sure there's no damage and stuff on them, really. So let's get to it and we'll open some bits up tonight. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know what this is a 3M PPS system. So what this does is it's basically a disposable mixing cup. So you mix all your paint in the cup, put the cup inside this holder, and then you can just spray it and then throw it away afterwards. And it makes life a lot quicker because it takes a long time to clean your gun out. It does have other benefits as well, like you can put a stopper in the top of it, and you can, you can basically put a cap on the top of it and store paint as well that you haven't used, so it saves waste. So yeah, so it's really good, so I'm really pleased about that. It's definitely going to make life a lot easier when it comes to spraying some of these parts. So I can mix up a big chunk of paint, use part of it, and then you can store the rest of it and then use it again next time. Sounds great, really pleased about that. Alright, so last one is the new bumper. So this is actually off of John Cooper Works, so it has the John Cooper Works plastics on the front. This is a lot more scuffed up than what it looked in the pictures, but I think it's just superficial. So I think a bit of once it's had a bit of a clean in there, should be good. So all these this marker pen is basically just saying the paint's cracked, but that's fine. We're going to be respraying it anyway. That's nothing to be concerned about. But the edges seem reasonably good. Yeah, so that one's definitely going to need some work. This isn't perfect. It was quite difficult to find one, certainly within the sort of budget that I've got to repair this car. So definitely a bit of paint should bring this up nice. And I mean, worst case, we can probably spray this. We could sand it all down and fill it and spray it, and we could do something a bit different with it. But you know, hopefully it won't come to that. And once we give it a bit of a clean, it should look good. And yeah, so that's done for the unboxing for tonight. I think we're gonna call it there, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so it's actually a couple of days later now. The weather forecast is pretty bad for this afternoon. It's quite nice at the moment, but we haven't got much time, so I'm going to crack on, get this front bumper taken off, get the thing fired up, make sure it's all good, and then we'll see what else we can get done before the rain sets in. Let's get to it. Alright, so there we have it. You've seen the front bumpers just being taken off. I mean, I'm amazed how little damage there is behind it, you know. There's only basically a couple little bits of plastic come off. And there's a little thin bit of metal that's been bent back, you know, it's going to push back no problem. So, I mean, it's a testament to how well these cars are made. So, yeah, fantastic. Really, really happy about that. I've had a quick look at it. Doesn't seem to be anything interfering, anything rubbing. Everything looks good. I'm going to have a quick look over the coolant and the oil and things like that now. And then, you know, hopefully we'll go and get this thing fired up within the next minute or so. So, fingers crossed. Alright, so I've just disconnected the charger. It's actually been on charge for 3 days now, but it's not fully charged still. But I mean, all the interior lights and things are working now. The car center locking and everything's working. That's good. So here we go. Let's see what happens. I'm scared. It's in. I have a radio. There's no warnings came up yet. And the ignition on. Ah, there we go. Turn all these off. So what's that? So we have got a warning light on. Got a management light on. There's nothing to be concerned about. Let's see if it fires. Look at that. So there's no fuel in. Oh, engine management light's gone off. We haven't got coolant, we've got bulb warnings out, we know about that. So let's have a look down here. So it is a bit noisy, but I'm sure this pulley's had it like. So we're gonna have to change that, but yeah, I mean, look at that, she's working, she's running. Good news. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for this video. I'm wearing this hat to cover up the massive hair. Can't wait for it to get it cut. So we're getting quite a bit done, you know. We know that the car runs now, that's a big deal. It does need a little bit of work, so it needs a new crank pulley, but that's not a huge deal. And we're going to I'll put a new belt and stuff on while we're there. So if I just show you what I've done with the paint, so I should point out that the damage to the front end on the front cross member, it's just the superficial front of it. The structural part behind is spot on, completely straight. Hasn't really been touched. It's just the sort of the front bit where the bumper sort of sits over. Just want to say thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, please hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button, help support the channel. You know, if I get plenty of subscribers, then I'm definitely going to continue to keep bringing new content. I want to try and make it interesting, and hopefully the video editing will get a little bit better as we go along. It's definitely not my strong point, but you know, I'll get there. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and I will catch you on the next one.